Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome. K David 5, thank you very much for that. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the streams. Hope you can get some tips. Why is this taking so long? So, this is going to be Tour 11, but there will be potentially a break if any of the tier 3 Crucible people want to play. Welcome, Peter. Welcome, Pete. Yeah, great day so far. Right. Oh dear. That is horrible. That's horrible. So probably no power, but loads of curl, maybe a little bit of power. That's where you want to be. That is exactly where you want to be. Adam, welcome. Tim, thank you all for being here. Board PC guy, welcome. Well, this account, my main account, is now the account with the least amount of trophies on. Oh, we've got a Win 5 wanker to start the stream. Get on, Bay. Oh, Win 4. So, today has started with error. Let me tell you, I put the wrong clip on my shaver, ended up shaving all my beard off. So that was poor. Yo, Gary, welcome. He's played that nice. He's played that very nice. Thanks, Andy, welcome. Oh dear, wow. So that's a huge wind. I'm just going to go 1.5, just a bit shy of 1.5. Ball guide offset to the right. And play this 11.5 rings if it'll let me. No, I'm going to use some power. Yeah, it's a nice landing spot, nice pace. It's coming in left. Good shot. Yes, Caddy, welcome. Come on, Kafifi, let's have some. Let's have some. Yo, Slick, welcome. And if anyone here is from the 19th and is in Tier 3 of the Crucible and fancies a game, just let me know. And if you need to add me on Facebook, then just do so, and I'll sort that out on my other device and then just restart the game. I'm very excited about the tournament, Joe. Always interesting to see what the wins are going to be on Monday morning. Oh, this is... I thought that was a nicer shot than that. Hey, Bob, welcome. Excellent, excellent. Please do so. Yep, absolutely. I understand. So it looks like many people trying to get a matchup, which is always good fun. Yo, Jason. Well done. 2 for 2, good. Keep your bankroll where it is. Don't worry about trophies. It's bankroll. So yeah, if anyone has any questions about Tour 11 or shootouts or anything, general Tour 11 tactics, shout them out. There's plenty of Tour 11 beasts in the chat already. Oh, lovely. Thank you for that, Tyler. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, hopefully the Tour 11 guides... Oh dear. Right, so this is a new one. So I might actually play a rough bump here. 7, small wind. See how this comes in with 2 topspin. Didn't need the curl. Didn't need the curl. Comes in lovely with 2 topspin. So that's generally how I'm going to play that in a headwind. What's with the funny face, do you reckon, from Never Fairway? I don't think he's going to have the distance for it. He's obviously going to use more topspin. Yo, MBS, welcome. Good morning to you. David Austin, thank you for being here. Torbjorn, welcome. Thank you. Excellent news. Excellent news, Torbjorn. Do let us know your progress on Tour 10. Let's see how this comes in. Alright, good start. Good start. I'm guessing no rematch. Right, let's continue. Oh, excellent, MBS. Yes, so we have our first Tier 3 match on the way. Yeah, it's always tricky, you know, when you start playing holes that you're familiar with from the second tee and then you start playing them from the third tee. Right, with this wind I'm going to strap a Titan on and go for the green. This is lovely. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Yo, Max, welcome. Jim, welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh, I'm not going to put a Titan on. Just going to use a bit more power. Maybe crank it up to 4 topspin. I'm out of Titans. Too much grinding. See how that looks. Looks good. Oh no! Alright, well, see if I can hit the funnel here. Yeah, absolutely, Gary. Yeah, we'll have some white balls. This is about having a good time. It's a Saturday stream. Saturday streams are about a good time, nothing else. Yo, Tot, welcome. Thank you for being here. Right, so needs to hit the funnel. And that's what the funnel means. It means you've got loads and loads and loads of room. So I'm not going to bother spinning it. Right then, let's have a shootout. What, a straight up 3 games on Berserker regardless of the wind? I don't think that is a fun time. Oh, come on, man. Oh, okay, so play this exactly the same again. He surely is not going to have enough rings to adjust this. Well, when I played it this way yesterday, I used about 1.5 in topspin. Kind of got flung out to the right a little bit, but ended up 7 yards away, which did win the hole. Oh, this looks short. Alright, so barring a tragedy, this is going to be a decent start. So, do I want to give this the best part of 8 rings if it'll let me, and I don't think it will. So no curl this time. Just leave the ball guide long. Alright, so a bit shy on the power, but nice to see that coming in like consistently each time. So, let's not forget the pleasantries, see if we've got some hope of a rematch. MBS, what are you saying about this game? Shabs, Antonis, Dan, welcome. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for the good luck. Very kind of you to say so, Dan. Harry, welcome. Thanks for being here. MBS, are we doing this, or am I having another game? Yes, now we're talking. So we're going to have 3 basic balls. So basically you've got 15 minutes to sort your business out, MBS. Cool. Well, you got 15 minutes. It's a shame as well, because this was a win that we could have gone for the hole in. Maybe we still can anyway. Nah. In about 18 rings. Nice landing spots. Where's it ending up? Oh, it's too much curl, or not enough topspin. More topspin would have thrown that more to the right. But good distance still with a basic ball. Oh, thanks, Antonis. Very kind. Yo, Shane, welcome. Indeed it is a happy Saturday. And it's party time again tonight. So it's Destination Dartmoor once again, same as last Saturday. Nice, very nicely played, Gary. And oh, booty, absolute booty. Okay, so this is just going to be... Nah. Okay, it was over adjusted anyway. Yo, Rabido. Come on then. England just got a wicket as well, so I've got the cricket on in the background. Anyone here who enjoys the great game, you'll be getting regular England updates. It doesn't matter if you appreciate the great game or not. You're getting regular updates. That's the news. So this one's tricky. This is very tricky. Doesn't quite look enough, does it? 3 rings for an 18.5 wind. Even that pitiful amount of curl didn't rescue that one, Gary. What was that? 3 rings for 18.5 wind? Yeah, Sean, sorry to hear that, buddy. But rest assured, we will all be having a good time. I don't want you being worried about that. Right, basic ball shootout. This is going to be breezy. Whoo, my golly goodness me. Right, so this is a very, very tricky wind. I'm thinking it's a driver one for me. Hard to know until you see the win, Shane, but just the way tournament preparation is now for the clans. This is going to come in nice. This is going to come in lovely. Or is it a bit short? No, it's lovely, it's long, but wow, very, very, very nicely played. Shame that's rolled a bit by, because that was a lovely shot. Alright, what do we have here? 10.8 in wind. Oh, it's definitely a driver for me. And as far as ring adjustments go, I'm going just over 1 per, I think. Let's give that a look. Yeah, pleased with that. Pleased with that. So that's come in nice. That hole is possibly like the most played hole in this game. For anyone who's been around since the beginning or near to it, that was one of the most common holes. Oh my gosh. Wow. So this is going to be a tough shot. Just give that a whirl. Oh, I'm listening on the wireless, Adam, so I can only hear how they have described it. I have got my Kindle there on charge, but mate, I'm already doing multiple things, and I'm sure you've heard many times I make enough mistakes as it is, so I don't want to throw watching something else onto the mix of trying to watch what I'm doing, watch what Gary's doing, watch what the chat's doing. It's amateur hour waiting to happen. Thanks a lot for being here, Torbjorn. Oh, Tony Richardson, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh, dearie me. Landing so close to the right there would imply an under adjustment as he put the curve to the left on. You loser, welcome. Thank you for being here. Wow, so we're actually using the Guardian from back here. That is insane. So 14.4. Plenty offset with this wind. Probably go 12, I think. If I can sort my business out, I will. That's not enough. Not enough rings. Oh, it's just the right amount. Follow that, Gary. Chipping in on point. Oh, thanks, Honey Badger. Thank you for that. So, some reasonable quality basic ball action here, which is nice. Thanks, Andy. Come on then, Tony. I'm going to be playing MBS shortly, so I'm going to have my first Tier 3 match. Who's your Tier 2 folk? Yo, Boomer, welcome. Thank you for that. Unlucky. Nice shot. Nice shot. That was a nice shot. But this is exactly the kind of situation where I would suggest that the sniper does you more damage than favours, because you've got that ball guide and it looks so good, but the amount of offset required for such a savage crosswind, which is going to be exacerbated by putting backspin on the ball, means you don't want to. Sometimes you don't want to just totally like offset the ball guide with the sniper, because it looks so good when it's going towards the hole. Oh shit! What am I doing? Sorry, I don't know what. Why does it offer you the chance to do that when? It's so annoying. It's got to be one of the most annoying things in the game, that is. I don't know if I've been a bit greedy on that. Looks like I have. Wow, that's a lot of topspin. Into the bunker. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. If that had sat on that fairway there, that would have been hilarious. It shouldn't matter unless it's a savage. That was shit, mate. Yeah, it shouldn't matter unless. Unless there's a huge headwind coming up. In answer to your question, Tony, no, I don't know who is. I don't know who the options are. RJ, I think RJ's a Tier 2. Mike, is Dittohead a Tier 2? I'm not 100% sure. Right, okay, so how much room have we got? Because I'm going to need many rings, so I can't do that shot. Oh, and I'm too close to do that shot. So I'm going to do an overpower. Oh my gosh, I've got to do an overpower. Oh gosh, this is this is going to be horrible. Oh man, I'm already. Oh, it's going to be a max. Great right, I'm delighted with, let me tell you. Yes! Yes! Wow, that is incredible. Fenzel, yes! Yes, of course Fenzel is on Tier 3. Mrs. O'Cloughlin, would you please give John a quick minute to watch this basic ball off? He would be mighty appreciative, and in fact do some of those jobs you've been asking him to do for a while. How's that? Yo, Mikey, represent! Yes. Yes. In fact, I think here I want to... excellent, excellent. Oh dear. Oh wow, I over-adjusted that so badly that a great right misleft. So, an unfortunate poor end to the basic ball off. Well done, Gary. Right, and now we get some Crucible action. I'm just waiting to be discovered, Tony. Thank you very much for the games, as always, Gary. What a player. What a player. So I've got my... I think it's going to be a sniper bag. Let's see what we're going to do on this. No, we don't want that. Let's go with that. No, we do want the... we do want that. We definitely want that. Oh no, I've got my Guardian bag on. I didn't change my bag. Whoa, dear. Dearie me. That was poorly adjusted, but shouldn't stop me getting to the green there. Oh, thanks, Boomer. Thank you for answering. Yeah, if I miss anyone's questions, please. There's so many people that know everything I know in here. Hopefully someone else will pick up on that. Excellent choice, Jason. Anyone here who is not involved in the 19th, then I would highly recommend you shake it on over there and get involved. Nice, nice MBS. That's the landing spot right there. That's exactly the landing spot right there. What a beast. It's definitely worth saying right now, if anyone does not know of MBS's channel, first off, where you been, and second off, it's not too late to get involved, so fear not. Oh, not terrible at all. It's not a clan thing, Mikey. It's just a 19th hole thing, which is a just one of the Facebook communities. There's like, I want to say about 4,000 members, but that might be totally way off. There might be more. It might be less. I'm just about to tell you the 19th hole. 4,600 members, so I wasn't way off at all. So yeah, 19th hole, get involved. We do have clans, but it's just like a really good community. Loads of streamers. There must be 25 plus streamers in the 19th. Playing all levels, all divisions. If you're a streamer, not necessarily a 19th streamer, if you're someone who puts out content or a stream, please tell us how to get involved, tell us what levels you're playing, and we will follow you and support you. Alright, so we're having a shootout. Come on, MBS. What you got? What you got? Mike in the house. Right on cue. So here is another one of the wonderful streamers, so do make sure you're checking out Ditto Head as well. Who did you meet, Mikey? Sorry. Well, the first start of the grind went nicely. I think I won 4 and lost 1. The one I lost, however, was an absolute tragedy. And now this is the first Crucible match here, so we'll know exactly how that's gone shortly. It's so hard to hit perfect with the needle moving that slow. Ooh. Yes, Harry, welcome, welcome. All the Brummies in the house. Yo, James, welcome. Sorry if I've missed anyone. I mean, the chat just moves so quickly when there's... anytime there's like more than 20 people in and it's quite lively, you've just got no hope of keeping track on everything. So just say it again if I've missed you. Thank you. Yes, Harry. I'm from Sutton as well. I used to live right by the Vale on the on that little estate opposite Asda, Cheswood Drive. If you mean the Crucible fun, Mikey, I think you might have missed the boat, but just get involved with the 19th hole and then unlucky MBS, thank you very much for the game. Lovely, lovely game as always. Anyone make sure you're checking out MBS, please. He does loads and loads and loads. I don't even know how many accounts the guy has. Plenty. And tournament week especially, he'll do a broad range of beginner, pro and expert content. So you got to check him out. Thanks, Gary. Yeah, really great games. Yes, MBS. Unlucky, buddy. Ooh. This isn't really a hole where you can use that, I don't think. Can you power slice that down there and try and get it like up here somewhere? Has anyone ever done anything fun with this wind on this hole? Oh dear. Do you know what? Now is the perfect time, because he is not going to be on the green. Now is the perfect time to find out what can be done. That's probably going to land on the... Maybe go this way. It's hard to say which way is best to go. $30 rings. Can we land on something short? No. Sand. Don't even know what bunker that is. That one. Okay. So it's worth having a bit of fun anyway, because I'm definitely going to be on the green. Right, what we got? What we got? So I adjusted 30 rings for that 16 wind. Now, pop-up just happened on my other screen to say RJ is streaming his tier 2 stuff. So if that's you, then make sure you're involved over there. And then if victorious, you can come back over here and end your journey in the Crucible. Dread to think how this is going to go, really. Little great right, I think. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, come on, Tony. Oh, Tony, that could be you. You said you were waiting for a, yes, you've already seen that, and I'm catching up. Yo, Tim, welcome. This is the guy I'm protecting, making sure no chumps get through. Tim, did you obviously you didn't enter because you wouldn't have been able to complete it. Do you know if any of the other people that are in the game entered? Obviously MBS did. But I didn't, and I don't know if I should have done. Oh, that is close to saving the hole. Unlucky. So the Berserker enabled a cheap win there, but really if your opponent puts himself in a position where he can't get to the green and you've got a 16-mile-an-hour tailwind, if you don't get on the green in 2, then that is poor. Ah, we might get a rematch here. No question. Ben, welcome. Oh, thank you very much for being here. Oh, nice. Where did you finish? Nice, Tim. I think I'll give it a go. Bit of fun. Quite like Tour 4 as well. Yeah, yeah. I might play this with a hook, maybe? See if we can fare any better on the hook this time. Going 19 rings. So that's come out nice. Should be a little thorn shot. Oh, okay, Tim. Okie dokie. Thank you very much. Yeah, feeling a little bit more confident on playing hooks and slices now. Just endless error. I mean, I just did an error on the one before, but I did it in a position where error didn't matter. Ingrid, thank you. Well, thank you for being here, and best of luck, because you're still in the Crucible, aren't you? So, right, this is going to be quite close to min. A little bit of a headwind. So probably play this closer to 3 rings. 3 miles an hour per ring is what I mean. So just shy of 3. Oh, not enough. Considerably not enough. Or maybe I should have offset it a tiny little bit more. Who knows? Nice, Tim. Hopefully hopefully give you some good listening. That's a man who gets his jobs done right there. Tim Olsen, ladies and gentlemen. And too many rings on that side. So, it'll be a shootout. Katana versus Kingmaker. I have been doing a few Katana holes. And haven't noticed it being too much of an inconvenience. But there's definitely going to be wins where you're just so used to power 3 positioning for your clubs that it will make it difficult. Tim, thank you. Come on then. Alright, so this is going to be... I've probably got enough backspin here to use the Apoc 7 and land down there. He does not have enough backspin to do that shot, so I'm glad he has realised that. In this position that he would be playing the sniper, I would be going probably with 1 and a tiny little bit of topspin, and just have that ball guide offset like crazy, like off the green. Doesn't look like he's done that, so now it can actually be a good experiment to see if the Apoc has enough backspin, because even if it doesn't, it's a win regardless. Maybe we can start up here. This is going to need some curl as well. So it's usually somewhere close to 1-to-1, but I'm going to go a little bit less, half a ring less there. And curl. More curl. Under adjusted. Everything else looked pretty nice though, and plenty backspin there, so that doesn't need to be a concern, even in not too much of a headwind there. That was more of a side wind. Excellent when you find someone who wants to keep rematching you. Sorry, John, I missed the update after my little message to your wife. Did that go well? It really depends on your confidence, mate. If you feel like you can reverse that, and there's nothing more disappointing than not qualifying for the weekend. So it totally depends on if you think that was a blip, or if you think you're going to be struggling to qualify. I wouldn't put myself in a position where I felt like I was going to be struggling to qualify. I didn't qualify last time, but I'm always expecting to qualify for the weekend. When I get to the weekend, then, I mean, the scores have just been crazy recently. I'm going to give it one last go this time. That's nicely played. I'm going to put my cat on here and play that same shot, I would imagine, just rolling through the rough. I should get considerably further than my man here, but yeah, I'll be trying the same thing here to roll through that rough. So most of the power here. Oh, I didn't put my cat on. So now it's going to be hope for a tailwind. Hope for a tailwind. Yo, Tink, welcome, welcome. Because John, what level were you playing the or the best Tiger can hope for here is to roll out of the rough. He's not going to have, even at max, he's not, well, maybe he can sneak on here. Very, very tight. Definitely doesn't want a great left, I don't think. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Yep. So, it's going to be a max everything here. Ugh. Drop that one a little bit. So, little end bringer. $23, Harry. Wow, I would think that probably puts you in the lower end of the playdemic age demographic. How many people here are in their 20s? Who was that, Mikey? Get in the hole. Right, so follow that. Hopefully it is not going to be too difficult. How much... So I think that's enough, but because I've got to straighten the wind, I'm going to go a little bit more just for safety. Oh, great right this time. Doesn't matter. That's the benefit of straightening the wind. You can always get away with a great ball usually. Right, so a shootout. Santos, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. I was watching your stream earlier, Santos, to try and hopefully get some tips for the Crucible. Oh, this is a really difficult wind here. This is a very difficult wind. And this is really going to test out what you're adjusting as far as whatever you're using to calculate the numbers here. Because you don't want to be missing that rough. But I am going to play the rough bump, because I think it's probably still the safest way. That wind almost like is straight with that rough line, so it should be the case that even though a great ball would lose distance, it shouldn't throw you a million miles away. So this looks right. Ooh. It's pretty straight actually, but I think it's hard to stop the ball accurately if you go for that approach, especially having to know that approach in every single different wind. So so we're at the top end. I'm basically going to play this 1-to-1. Keep with the no, just go a little click over. Tiny little bit of power again. So it doesn't need to be that much of an adjustment, I don't think, in that wind. But a win's a win, and a very, very, very nice series with Tiger Woods. Right, always appreciate a good series. So if anyone here is trying to match up, now is the time to hit your button. Nice little horizon card there. Welcome everybody. If you have arrived, don't feel the pressure to speak unless you want to. You're very welcome here. Having a little Tour 11 session rather. Getting some trophies back above 5,000 trophies. Oh, I'm sure I got a pop-up, Tony. Sorry for misleading you. Oh, Ronnie, yes, yes, yes. Now, Ronnie is a player that I always have absolutely fantastic games with. So, this should be a good, entertaining series. The guy's an absolute beast. In fact, the last time I played him, he played the holes so terribly and then managed to save them with ridiculous chips. I mean, 2 times in a row he saves a hole with ridiculous chips and then puts the shoot out like within a yard both times. And you always feel like you've been robbed in that situation. Ooh. Right, I'm going to try and play a similar shot. I think the green is possible here. Just going to play this to straight up. 21. I'm in the hazard, aren't I? Yes, I am. Excellent. Oh, my life. So, that's one thrown away. That is one thrown away. Just trying to think what I've done wrong there. I mean, it's clearly over adjusted on the ring play for the slice. But why? Massive tailwind. Added a few on for the tailwind. Looks like it should have been more like a normal 17 ring adjustment now. Can't believe that there's... Oh no. Oh my life, what are the chances? And now what is the wind? Now what is the wind? Great right. I think so, Tony. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. Yeah, I like that a little bit of drink as well. But I think last time when I did it, my opponent just followed me straight in there, even though he could have just tapped it down there. Wow, John, I'm very pleased I passed the wife test. In a Golf Clash streaming capacity, that is. Oh, perfect and a miss. That is... Is that my opportunity to steal one? Alright, so... I'll play this one 4.5 rings. No spin. Get in. Just like that. So, into the hazard and win the hole without a shootout. That's exactly what you want. But obviously aided by my man going from sand to sand. Tony. No, Kimmy's fairly well acquainted with all the streamers. Some more than others, obviously. Okay, so I'm probably going to play that same shot as I did before then, with a katana. But less rings here, considerably less rings. So it's not going to be a full power one. So 10. Let's just try a... Nicely done. Harry, it's so funny that you didn't instantly recognise the twang. Because I'm fairly certain that Tony or Slick or any of the other UK folk in here would have thought he's a Brummie, or at least Midlander. This is an interesting shot. I can't imagine how this is going to not just go straight into the sand. Oh, nice. I guess that's exactly how we played it. Getting 6-2-7-0. That was definitely mine. Okay, so I know now if the second bounce isn't on the green that I have over-adjusted this. But I am going to give this a fair bit. 8 and a tiny click. Yeah, over-adjusted. As you can see, the second bounce on the fringe. It's always good to have your little reference point so you can see about your... Thanks, Harry, and also Fenzel. What a ledge. What an absolute ledge. Sean, welcome. Thanks for being here. Oh, yes, Tony. Yes. As far as an individual shot goes, when it counts, and it was on stream as well. I'd not been streaming long, and the hardest hole in the tournament was the par 4 ninth, and I got the eagle off the back slope there with the Guardian backspin shot to make sure that was a decent round, and I think I ended up with a bronze because of that. So that was good. I guess you know as well the most fun times on stream when things have gone well. Those two rounds that were 31 to win gold in expert, they were a lot of fun. John, I've got 3 accounts playing Tour 11, and in fact this is the only one that isn't maxed at the moment. But yeah, I just maxed my ENSYB account, and my Dougie account is also maxed. So they're both sat on 5-1. I need to get all my trophies back on Rough Bump, on my main rather. But we may well have played against Dougie or ENSYB. With this huge tailwind, this is going to be a pickle. So normally I would say no spin at all on this. Oh, he's underpowering, considerably underpowering as well. Oh dear. Couldn't have said it better myself. So, only a terrible adjustment should be saving my man here. I am going to put plenty of left curl on it, and I am going to use just a hair of backspin. 13.6, so I'm going to give this the best part of 16 rings, I think. $15.5. Alright, it should be a win. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sit down, ball. So nice there. Nice. That is a tricky one. So I said with that tailwind, that was like a 35% adjustment. So that's nice to come up there with 2 wins against Ronnie. This guy is an absolute beast. Sorry, I've missed you all talking about your accolades. Oh, it's me. Oh, wow, wow. First time I've seen this hole in a long time. Let's get a Kingmaker on. Right. This used to be pretty flat, but it's definitely not pretty flat now. Definitely not pretty flat now. That's a big one. Oh, this hole, man, this whole course. I love this course. I love this course. So that's come out nice. Oh, you know what? Just seeing that hole, and it just made me feel so good seeing this hole again. Obviously, it's a lot prettier than it used to be when the game first started, but it's the same hole, and it looks absolutely lovely. In fact, as well, when I started doing well on my SYB account, there was a major, and I was playing in pro, and I won the major in pro, and then stepped up to expert and won my first 2 expert tournaments. So I hadn't even had 1,000 games, and I had a Thor's Hammer 6. Oh dear. Oh dear, that is not where you want to be. This is a very makeable chip, or at least it used to be, the way the green was. But like I say, I haven't seen it yet, so let's wait and see what this looks like. Oh shit. So I'm trying and straighten the wind here. And what we're doing on... Right, okay, okay. So I want to give this, into this headwind, about 2.5 per ring, straightened up as much as I possibly can. So I'm going to give it just over 3. Oh no. Oh dear. Close. Close. So now Ronnie can steal one. And he definitely has to steal one. Oh, that's really kind of you to say so, Mikey. There's so many great streamers out there, and I encourage you again, if you're putting out any content, I know there's plenty of you here. Tony Richardson, I can see you on the screen right now, being one of them. Amazing streamer. I'm just going to have a quick scroll up. Well, if you're a streamer or put out any content, just shout out. Or, who else you like to watch? That's good. Yes, that could be a great way of getting some new names out there. Who do you like to watch? Share up those names. Oh. I just tapped it in and then I'm trying to take his putt. Who's ever done that? Ah, I get you, Tony. Did look so nice though, didn't it? That first look on the tee. Right, here's another new one, Ko Hong. And I'm going to play this with the driver down here. 6.7. It's going to be a little wind. It's going to need some curl as well, as you can see. But the ball guide going through there, and I'll play this one. Definitely 1-to-1, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, 7.1. That's the landing spots. Too much curl. Not. Oh dear, that's pretty shit. Pretty shit. So I need to be landing much closer down there with that backspin. If I had a Thor's on, then that would be a different story. Backspin to spare. Boomer so many times. And I've even been looking thinking, you better hurry up, lad. And then, like, shit, it's me. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. I've done, basically, Boomer, if you catalogue the list of ridiculously stupid mistakes that it's possible to Golf Clash, I've done all of them multiple times. Hooking the ball the wrong way, adjusting the wind the wrong way, just absolutely everything. So, fantastic games with Ronnie as always. Absolute gentleman. And another 2-1 win. So, booty. I don't know what the situation is with Crucible, or if I've missed anyone saying that they want to play Crucible Tier 3. If you do, say it again, because I've missed it. That's the whole point about missing it, isn't it? Yes, Ben, totally. Totally. Especially in the tournament when you're like... When you're like looking for a certain distance. Alright, so this one's been coming out quite nicely, so... Instead of going 10 that way, I'm just going to go 8 this way. Oh dear, dear, dear. That's not the way I played that, so... Might have to be a rough bump maybe, or a guardian backspin shot onto the green. It's funny though to think of them, Boomer. I always, every time I see someone doing something that I've done loads of times, it always makes me chuckle. Keep these kind of observations coming. It's very good questions. Now I just got the whiff of the sweet, sweet smell of Lady's perfume, which tells me that Lady Kim is almost going to be ready to depart, which might mean that we can squeeze one more in after this, but it's going to be the end of the stream very soon. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Don't want to play it. Don't want to play it, it's just... Oh, should I play it? Okay. So... I'm going 12 rings, pushing up 1. Oh, great left. Didn't want to great with the wind there. Terrible. I never expected it to be anything other than terrible. Big night out, Tony. Yeah, back up to Little More View to hang out with. I don't know if you've been here when Mr. Christopher Elphick comes in the stream sometimes. That's my homeboy Chris, and he lives with my mate Abs. Out on Dartmoor, and they host the best parties. So tonight Abs' mate Dammy's down from London, so we're going to have a barbecue and get super lit up, play some dice into the small hours of the morning, probably play some 10,000. That's the dice game that we like to play, and yeah, it's going to be amazing. Michael, welcome. It's going well. Oh dear. Oh dear. And we could be benefiting from that as well. So hopefully he'll miss this. We can squeeze another one in, and more trophies are coming back my way. Yes, Boomer, another man who doesn't have to wait to do his jobs. A man who gets the jobs done, just like Tim Olsen. So he's got a really kind wind here. Should just be a case of cranking up the top spin, putting the ball guide through the hole, and hitting perfect. Going in Spanx? Sweet. Yo, Tony, welcome. Thank you for that, Tony. I'm not sure of the untold ways, but I believe it does help. So if you are enjoying what you're seeing, do us a solid. Thank you very much. Your support is greatly appreciated, let me tell you. Right, so shootout it is. Rain? Oh man, absolutely cloudless sky in beautiful Devon. Oh, thanks a lot, Ben. Right, so I'm going down there again. I'm going to try and get this dialed in with the positioning required. So I ended up coming up short and left last time, so Thor's 5 is definitely going to have the advantage on this shot. Extra backspin, extra ball guide. Wow, sounds like the Midlands is getting the worst of the weather then. Another Midlander. Steen, welcome. Thank you for being here. All good here. Just finishing up. That's nicely played. That is nicely played. Inside 5 yards here is very, very nicely played. So, let's see what we got. So, I'm going to try it 1-to-1 and just lay off the curl. Just come in a little bit of curl. Yeah, that much. Get in, booty. So, live and learn. That is what you can take from that. You do something a little bit awry, make sure you tweak it a little bit. Two good shots there. He's not hanging around. Oh well. Oh well. We continue. It did look that way, didn't it, Tony? And it was proved to be as well. But, again, with the living and learning, I will put it slightly more like next time. I mean, it wasn't masses of curl last time, the time before when I made the error, and I ended up well left. So I just need to be mindful of how much is required, because, you know, like all the other variables in the game, sometimes curl has more effect than other times. Oh, this is probably the wind to go this way, so I'm going to go this way. Great left with the wind. Hate a great with the wind because it's obviously going to fly. Am I going to be in the rough? No, booty. Absolutely, Sean, and that's why, you know, when you see when Tommy puts his guides out, he tries to reduce the amount of shots that you use curl on, because it's not an exact science. So if you can avoid curl and make any adjustments with spin, especially on par 3s, if you want to be consistently getting drops on par 3s in tournaments, then curl is definitely going to be something that stops that happening or reduces the chances of that happening, because it is going to depend on elevation and wind, and those little variables between the winds that you're going to get will mean that you need to vary your curl and your spin instead of just your spin. So it's just one extra bit of the mechanics to get right. I think, Tony, we've got Rough Bump Rebels, and Rough Bump something else. And then I think there's a fourth one for, like, If you've got like an alt that you just want to chill somewhere. So I am definitely going to have to curl this one. Ugh. Ugh, my life, that is terrible. Terrible. Mikey, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate your support, brother. Yeah, well, we seem to have loads more trophies than we did at the start, which means that this has been either decent quality or very lucky. You can make your own mind up about that. But I would just say, if you do like what you're seeing, regardless of the quality, it would really help if you got your mates involved, especially people that are interested in Tour 11 and Expert and Masters content, because this channel is made for those people and anyone else who just likes having a damn good time talking to people about Golf Clash. There you go, Ben. Thank you very much for that. Well, Bob, enjoy that. Enjoy that. Come on, England. Darts, then. Many darts fans in? I've got the cricket on in the background. Tony, you watching the cricket or listening? Very pleasing to get the first name done in the Crucible tournament. I don't know how many people have got through to tier 3. Come on, England. That's another one. Oh, okay. So I did just make an absolute shambles of this, so I might bounce off the first fairway here. No, that wind is too good to ignore. So over adjusted, wasn't it? So if I say 10.5, gonna maybe go. So just a bit less there than 1-to-1. Ugh, didn't want that. So really need to have a look about what this best spin adjustment is. That's poor, and it should be beaten. Or whether or not it's a case that the bounce over shot is the best shot for every particular wind. I have already dropped a hole in one on this hole playing that method, but it was with a Thors. And, you know, I am a sucker for ball guide. I'll say it now. I love a ball guide. Yes, Bethany, if you want to play one. Are you in tier 3? So far, I've only had MBS, Beth. So excellent. And did you want a piece of me? That would be a wonderful end to the stream. Oh, and that is somehow a win for me. So the good fortune continues. Right, so we're friends, aren't we, Beth? Are you ready now? Not just for the 19th clan, for anyone in the 19th hole. So the whole community, Sean, which is 4,800 members. Right. Beth, are you ready? Yeah. All right. So let's just make sure that we are. Right, I've just sent you a request, Beth, so... Okay, so I'll have to restart the app. Oh, Beth, it looks like you haven't accepted, so... So we'll have to do that again. I've sent a request to the one where it's the same picture as this YouTube, is that right? There's still time, Sean. There's still people doing tier 1 matches, so you need to find who the tier 1 streamers are. I think there's a post about it. Is this someone doing tier 3? I'm not going to accept that because unless I've missed something in the chat. Beth, what are you doing as far as accepting this friend request goes? Because I need to play a game if we're not going to get it on. Alright, I'm just going to play another Tour 11 game while we're waiting to see what Beth's doing. Yeah, I think... yeah, that's the one I've added, Beth. It's just saying that that you haven't accepted. Right, so this is the Go Right Wind. It's tough. Oh, I've done it again. Get on there. Oh, my life. That is an impossible wind. I need to be mindful of that wind. I've done that twice now. Yo, Robert, welcome. Yeah, so if anyone here wants to be involved in this, then you need to get to the 19th hole, and then you need to challenge a Tour 1 streamer before the time period ends, which I think is this weekend. And you can get over and you can... so you need to actually curl it to the right in order to make this shot. Horrible wind. Beautifully played. So this is going to be a defeat. Tour 4, Beth, yep. Oh dear. It's not what you want when you're trying to put yourself in a position to do a remarkable chip. Horrible great. Minutes. Right, so it's a Nirvana chip in or did. Shula, what's happening with your streaming? Do tell us, and anyone else. I hope I don't need to keep saying it. I want you all to just come in here and tell us what you're doing, knowing that that is what we like to know about. I don't know where my material queue's gone, but it shouldn't matter too much. So, four rings. Little offset guide. See how this looks. No. No. So, there endeth the Tour 11 content for the day. We will be back tomorrow, definitely. Last little look at third tee pre-tournament. Hopefully continue the plan to get all the trophies back. And that'll be tomorrow's quest. For now, we have Beth up in the Crucible. Will she be the first one through to face Tim Olsen? Dun dun dun! Right, so this is it. Tour 4, any club, any ball. Beth's already come through 2 on the way to get here. Does anyone know how many people have got to through to tier 3? Double dogleg. Alright, so let's have a look what we got here. Oh, are we going to have options? You always have options from the first tee here. So, do we go for the green? Is Bethany going for the green? Doesn't look like she's going for the green. I was going to have a look at going for the green. Let's try and get it down there. See if we can get somewhere close to the edge of the green. Nice. Could have been a bit braver on the top spin there. Thanks, Sheila. Tony? Hey Keith, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. Do you mean like actual real life friend or a Golf Clash friend? I don't have real life Golf Clash friends, unfortunately. Ah, that would be something. That would be absolutely amazing. Right, so this really isn't going to move, I don't think. Just move it a smidgen. Yeah. Ugh. Awful. Awful. So, poor timing saves Beth there, but we have a shootout. What do you play, Shabs? I can't wait to play some dice tonight. I haven't got the dice, lover. Nicely done, Beth. So, Dream is definitely still alive. Anyone can win a one-shot shootout. Anyone. I know Mike very well, Keith. Very well, in Golf Clash terms, I would say. He is the gentleman of the game, without a doubt. Wonderful, wonderful man. Oh, I didn't change my bag. What a douche. What a douche. I got so excited by the thought of that hook in the off the tee. Oh, that's short. That's really short. So poor shot there, and the door is very much open for Beth. If you're not getting within a yard on Tour 4 shootouts, then you basically haven't played it very well. Oh, Beth's got a Guardian on as well. Yeah, mine was an error. I was fully intending on having the sniper on for this tournament. Come on, Beth, get in the hole. Get in the hole. Set up a first meeting for Tim Olsen. I think everyone in here is supporting you now, even me. I don't want to go through after a wretched shootout shot. Come on, in the hole. It's got some pace. It's got some good pace. It's a winner. It's got to be a winner. Yes, it is a winner. Well done, Beth. So, terrible shootout from me and lovely from Beth. So, Tim Olsen has his first Crucible match that needs to be arranged. I imagine James will be in touch as Fun and James Gillespie, who is putting all the hours in here to make this Crucible Cup what it is. So mad props to James. Thank you so much for all the efforts that you've put in. And yes, I believe Tim's stream will be determined based on the numbers and when everything is known. So look out for that, Beth. Congratulations to you. And that's where we're going to leave it tonight. So thank you all so much for your time with the stream tonight. And yeah, just really appreciate your support. So thank you for being here. Best of luck with your rounds and with whatever you're doing on the course, and enjoy your Saturdays and your weekend. I'll be back tomorrow for another Tour 11, maybe some more Crucible Tier 3 stuff if there's anyone left, and yeah, enjoy your day. See you soon.